Finally, after waiting for a long time, we come to the scary and horrifying discussion of conspiracy theories behind the Queen of England. Some theories are so terrifying that they make one's hair stand on end and send chills down one's spine. These theories suggest that considering the Queen's position and influence, she becomes one of the most frightening and terrifying figures. The most powerful people on Earth are said to be involved, and if true, these theories make the Queen of England seem very terrifying. If you're interested in what these theories are, let's watch the video together. One of the theories is that the Queen is a cannibal, which is even worse than regular cannibalism, because her favorite food is supposedly children. Some historical records mention people who practiced cannibalism, claiming it helped them stay healthier and live longer. This theory has persisted, though now in a different form. The idea is that some groups, during their rituals, sacrifice children and drink their blood, believing it acts like an elixir of youth, keeping them young, healthy, and prolonging their life. People say the Queen of England is part of the Illuminati and continues these practices, but these are just speculations and rumors. In 1964, Queen Elizabeth and her husband, who were related, were part of such stories. And they were family like, for example, father and daughter. It's not like in Game of Thrones where we marry our siblings. In real life, marrying within the family can be very disturbing. In 1964, Queen Elizabeth and her husband went to Canada to visit a boarding school. Years later, someone who had witnessed this event shared a strange story. They said it was odd because Queen Elizabeth and her husband came alone without any security or police escort. Then, a group of children was taken into the woods nearby where they were treated. At that time, the kids at the school used to bully them, and one of the boys mentioned that for the first time in a week, they were given good food and their clothes were washed. They had a picnic and made us kiss the Queen's feet, but that's not the strangest part of the story. After a while, 10 children left the picnic with the Queen and her husband, and those 2 kids were never seen again. Sometime later, 50 more children from the school disappeared. Interestingly, these children were among the smartest and brightest in the school. This story reminds me of an anime where a farm raises children to be eaten by monsters. The smarter the child, the more valuable they were. The Queen supposedly took these intelligent children. The story doesn't end here. It continues and remains unresolved. There was someone who had witnessed this story and was supposed to testify in court against the Catholic Church and the Queen about the mistreatment. This person knew a lot about the unethical behaviors associated with churches and priests. However, before they could testify in court about this and other events, they mysteriously died without any explanation. To this day, the Queen of England is said to frighten children. For example, there's a video where she meets a child, and despite being told multiple times to stand properly and behave correctly, the child is clearly scared. You might know that children and animals can sense a person's energy and see things we can't. Sometimes a child is inexplicably afraid of an adult, and people say it's because the adult might have a troubling past. What do you think? Do you believe that the Queen, even at her age, could be maintaining her energy and activities by drinking blood? Whether this theory makes sense to you or not, another related theory is about Princess Diana. According to this theory, the Queen and her family were behind her death. Diana divorced Queen Elizabeth's son and started dating Dodi Fayed, a billionaire of Egyptian descent. In 1997, both Diana and Dodi died in a car crash. The conspiracy theory suggests that Dodi's father claimed Diana was pregnant and that she and Dodi were about to get engaged and marry. The theory goes that the Queen and the royal family couldn't tolerate the idea of a Muslim man marrying Diana and potentially fathering a child with her, so they orchestrated the car accident to prevent this from happening. People say the driver was drunk, and the crash was so severe that his heart shifted inside his body. His last words were reportedly, "My God, what happened?" Diana had mentioned in several interviews that she felt like she wasn't accepted by the royal family and never truly belonged. She knew she would never be a part of them. You can find more about this online.
Do you think you'll ever be queen?
No, I don't. No.
Why do you think that?
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I don't see myself being queen of this country. I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into. Because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
Why do you think they've decided that?
Because I do things differently. Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
And do you think that because of the way you behave, that's precluded you effectively from becoming queen?
Yes, well, not precluded me, I wouldn't say that. I just don't think I have as many supporters in that environment than I did.
You mean within the royal household?
Mm-hmm. They see me as a threat of some kind. And I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
Why do they see you as a threat?
I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path. And I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go in and do an engagement and there's a great many people there.
Imagine being one of the most powerful women in the world, part of one of the most powerful families. You could manipulate documents to make it seem like Queen Elizabeth is above the law. What does that mean? It means Queen Elizabeth can never be tried, never be convicted of a serious crime, never be executed because she's considered above the law. But even if she didn't agree with it, given the power and money she has, imagine no one could stop her. That's pretty scary on its own. Think about it. You could do anything in any country and get away with it. And the third and last interesting theory about the Queen of England that sends chills down your spine, that Queen Elizabeth is not human. They're the footed ones from reptiles. Who are they? They're the Anunnaki. Some say they're extraterrestrial and pre-terrestrial beings who existed before Earth's history. Some even claim they're the ones who brought humans to Earth. These beings supposedly exist among us and have shape-shifting abilities, meaning they can transform from one form to another. Imagine they have pupils and can transform reptiles into people like you and me who are actually members of this reptilian race. And they're not just in fiction, they supposedly control some of the biggest singers, actors, journalists, politicians, presidents, and other powerful figures, influencing and controlling humanity's destiny. In 1998, a person named David Icke published a book where he claimed to have worked in the government and revealed that the British royal family, along with the Anunnaki and reptilian beings, were involved. Since then, people have become very attentive to this story and have gathered various pieces of evidence about the royal family's connections. They've compiled different theories about the existence of the Anunnaki and the presence of Anaki in various places, usually during shape-shifting incidents. These video gatherers have compiled a lot of videos, but many advise against watching them. Some believe in conspiracy theories involving secretly recorded videos from internet TVs, smartphones, or cameras that have supposedly captured strange occurrences. However, many people are skeptical because these incidents usually occur for just a moment and often focus on the person's face. But the video I want to show you about Queen Elizabeth is nothing like that. It's not photoshopped or fake. It looks very real. This widely circulated internet video, known for its conspiracy theory, gained attention due to its disturbing content. They say that at one moment, the camera caught her while she was shape-shifting. It grabs a few moments of the camera and makes us judge for ourselves. Something that might make this plausible is when you research and find out how many people in America are related to each other distantly, like Obama's family with the Bush family and their spouses with 6 others from the presidential family. To delve into the depths of tragedy between generations, there's a distant relationship with Queen Elizabeth. You might not know this, but Beyoncé, known as one of the leaders of the Illuminati, is always in her shows, music videos, and live performances displaying Illuminati symbols. Think about it. Families are connected in various ways, whether they are singers, journalists, presidents, or queens. Does this suggest they are aliens? Does it involve the coronavirus and reptilian beings? I don't know, but I do know something isn't right. I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll be back with another video, so don't miss it.